The Browning version, Terrence Rattigan. In this module, you will get an overview of the play, The Browning version, and also learn about its author, Terrence Rattigan. An overview. This is an excerpt from Terrence Rattigan's play, The Browning version. The play deals with Mr. Andrew Crocker Harris's last few days in school. He teaches classics at a British public school, a master of his subject, but universally detested by his students. The play unfolds through a conversation between Taplow, a lower 5th grade student, and Frank, the science teacher, as the former waits for his teacher to return. Mr. Crocker Harris has asked Taplow to report at 6:30 for extra work. During the conversation with Frank, Taplow reveals that he likes science, but is forced to study old classics like Robert Browning's version of the Greek tragedy, Agamemnon. He describes Mr. Crocker in rather unflattering terms, as seen by the students. He is carried away by his strong feelings for his teacher and even imitates him. At that very moment, Mrs. Millie Crocker makes an entry. Taplow is afraid that she might have heard him ridiculing her husband. However, it appears that she hasn't. She asks him to run an errand for her rather than wait for his master to return. She is ready to take the blame in case her husband returns and asks for him. About the author. Sir Terrence Mervyn Rattigan was born on June 10, 1911 in London, England. His father, William, was a diplomat who served in countries like Turkey and Romania. Since his parents lived abroad, Terrence and his brother were raised by their grandparents in England. Terrence was about 11 years old when his parents returned to England. By that time, Terrence had developed an immense fondness for reading and was frequently going to plays. He wrote his first play at the age of 10. Educated at the Harrow School from 1925 to 1930, after which he entered Trinity College, Oxford. His experiences at Harrow School have been reflected in plays like The Browning version. Though Rattigan was training for the diplomatic corps, by the time he reached Oxford, his interest was focused on the stage. He wrote some of the most prominent plays of the 20th century. His popular works include The Winslow Boy, The Browning version, The Deep Blue Sea, and Separate Tables. Summary. In this module, you got an overview of the play, The Browning version, and learnt about its author, Terrence Rattigan.